The Bucha massacre of 2022 is the place where hundreds of people were executed when Russian forces occupied the city. While much of the city has now been rebuilt, the scars remain. EWTN Vatican correspondent Valentina Di Donato was there and spoke with the priest that witnessed it all.
This is the sound of war. But war can only persist in silence and indifference. We are in Ukraine at the site of the Bucha massacre, and Father Andriy Halavin, the parish priest of the St. Andrew's Church, witnessed it all.
We were occupied in exhuming the bodies in a tomb, and for 2 to 5 months we were busy recognizing these bodies and give them a proper burial. The bodies were all exhumed here on this site. Almost all have now been recognized, but it was a very long process because DNA tests had to be done. We were helped by France, who sent forensic criminologists because, as you saw in the photos, many of the bodies were burned or left to rot in the streets for weeks. And so often it was impossible to recognize the faces.
Father Andriy tended to his congregation throughout the darkest times. He was there when the tanks rolled into Bucha and witnessed the brutality in his own churchyard, where the Russian soldiers put all of the murdered people of Bucha. Now that site has been transformed into a gravesite. You may think that bearing witness to humanity's worst would weaken Father Halavin's faith.
Where is God in the midst of all of this? God is here despite it all. But it's not God that shoots or kills. Humans do that. We must always remember that we choose what to do. God gives us the freedom to choose. In this war, on one side, I was disillusioned with a certain group of human beings, the Russians. But on the other side, my faith became strengthened by seeing how other human beings came to help us, to give support.
But what should the role of the Church and the upholders of truth be in moments of grave injustice? In a recent address to members of the press, Pope Leo XIV spoke about the importance of informing people that can help them arrive to the truth.
Every day, there are reporters who put their lives at risk to inform people about what is really happening. In times such as ours, marked by widespread and violent conflicts, many have died while carrying out their duties. They are victims of war and of the ideology of war, which seeks to prevent journalists from being there at all. We must not forget them. If today we know what is happening in Gaza, Ukraine, and every other land bloodied by bombs, we largely owe it to them.
Father Andriy Halavin shares what he believes is needed from the Church, especially now.
I'm just a simple priest. I am no one to give advice to the Pope or to other ecclesiastical authorities on the argument. But if you ask my opinion, the most just way the Church can respond is by calling things with their proper name, by calling sin, sin, evil by evil's name. As the Bible says, and as Jesus said, woe to you if everyone speaks only well of you.
In Bucha, Ukraine, Valentina Di Donato for EWTN News Nightly.
Отця і Сина і Святого Духа, нині повсякчас і на віки віків. Амінь.